it's Dustin with Tech MD. Today we're going to come at you with back glass repair with our new technique. I've talked about it in previous videos. So this one is going to be a red iPhone XR, and this is the 5th one I've done. This one is made of plastic a little bit on the side, so I'm going to be extra careful about the plastic. And I hope you guys like the technique. We're going to try to leave nothing out. Anyways, ooh, I got something smoking. I think a piece of plastic landed on there. Oops. So, I got this machine here, and this machine. We're going to turn this up to 80. This is our Fume Extractor. And I would highly recommend watching the very first part of the video. I'm going to link that in the description and also above here. And it's going to talk to you guys. So we're going to get our tool up to 425 degrees Celsius at 50 airflow. And we need to punch a hole in here somewhere. That's a good starting hole. So things to avoid is this right here and that with your heat gun. We don't want to be obviously melting anything. Just make sure your phone's turned off, but we're gonna go nice and quick. Just want lots of little cracks. But we're gonna go over nice and quick so that way we don't melt anything. Now we're gonna need our T5111 back glass glue remover. You can go on Gadget's site and request this whole kit if you like. Or you can order in the links below in Amazon. Highly recommend that liquid though. It needs to be in a micro needle. If you guys want to send in this phone to me, project's too complicated, not a problem. You can. So we're just going to start at the hole that we made. So we're going to see if we can pick up any of the glass. Just need one hole in your phone, that's it. Rotate to get a better position if you need to. You don't want to go too long in one area because you will melt stuff. There we go, we finally got in. Now we can just start digging under. Okay, so watch out, there's some plastic right there. We don't want to go too long under the plastic there. Just be aware that every phone is different. So if you're doing this on an X or whatever, I'd highly recommend waiting for that video to come out. Or finding the video if I already have it. So this plastic's getting really soft, so I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to go on the other side, because it's getting really hot. You can use gloves, but I'm used to not using gloves ever. So this plastic frame is very delicate. We don't want to damage it. Really not too long. There's some resistors here, so don't bump those. Okay, we're not gonna start going this direction. We'll rotate it again. Give it a little bit of love. A little liquid in there is not gonna hurt nothing. It evaporates real fast. As you can see, I don't put it over there very long. I don't want anything to melt or cause a, like if the phone was on, it wouldn't have a temperature sensor warning on. We want to go nice and quick and not have it get too hot. Too hot would be burning hot, I would say. You touch it, it's burning the shit out of you. That's no more than that, and you don't want it sustained for that long, too long either. Glass is gonna fly everywhere, just get used to it. And just sweep up at the end of the day every day. If you feel like this is taking too long in one area, try to punch a hole in another area and start over there. Like on the top of the phone or something like that. This clamp thing I don't think we're going to find on Amazon. You definitely have to buy that from Injured Gadgets. We're going to get rid of all those glue streaks and everything. This is going to be amazing to people who own the laser machine. Oops, using the wrong tool here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just give a little bit more glue. Or liquid glue remover. It starts getting a little tough. If you feel like you have to use a lot of heat, use that glue remover. As you can see, I've just been going back and forth between both sides of the phone here. We're going to just go ahead and scrape off all the excessive glass here. And while it's warm, I like to try to get some of this glue removed. Use the other side of my tool. You're going to scrape the sides very carefully. Just be careful of this plastic. You don't want it to warm up too much, or you will melt it or damage it. That's why I like to do it while it's kind of already warm. Yeah. You get every piece of extra glue so that way our phone sits nice and flush. A little OCD about the glue removal, but it's better to get it all clean. Keep on wanting to unscrew it there. Okay, so we've got up a little bit further, so let's get some more liquid in there and continue our dig process. Eventually we're going to get to the reader in here, so we don't want to cut that. That's our wireless charger. There it is. So just be careful about that right there, and not too much heat on there, because that's where the battery's right underneath it. So you want to check your temps right there. It's also another reason why I dug down below, to let the foam cool off a little bit. Yeah, I think I've made this side suffer a little enough, so now we're going to go on this other side and use some heat over here. It's giving a little bit of resistance, so I'm just going to put some more of that in there. Keep on digging. It's not as broken up as I wanted to, so I just used some heat and pry it up until it came loose. So it's getting to the point where I need to change my angle. we're doing on temperatures, we're touching it, making sure it's not too hot. Can you unpack that for me? Just get it ready, the tape, please. So the glue is giving me lots of trouble. We'll just go ahead and put more of the liquid down. This is a big piece, so we're just going to leave it alone for a minute and start working on this other side here. Remember, there's all plastic below it, so you gotta be careful. Not to put too much heat on there. Make sure your camera lens is cracked up pretty well, so you can just get around it. Careful of that plastic piece right there. This right there. I'm just going to dig out the glass now around the camera lens. Careful of this plastic, it's already starting to melt a little bit. Just push that away. Remember, not too much heat near this. really don't need a lot of heat to get rid of this glue. So I just kind of keep it up higher. Just touching it to see how hot it is. Make sure it's not too hot. Every time the glue gives me any resistance, I just put a little heat on it, and boom, it comes loose. Playing with glue here, guys, trying to get it loose without damaging that frame too much. Best way to do that is try not to bump up against the plastic frame as much as possible. If you don't remove this glue, by the way, it will not set flush. I think the XR is probably one of the hardest ones because of the plastic bezels, guys. It is pretty hard to not damage them. And overall, these are only like $40 to replace the whole assembly, so. Not that much if you need to. You know, another tool might be helpful. I'm thinking about it here, since it's being such a pain. My iseasmo tool provides some good digging. There we go. If it's being stubborn, use iseasmo tool. There we go. Okay, we got a little bit of more glue left right here. Go as OCD as you want on this, guys, but I just try to get 99% there. Okay, next is some Isopropyl, 99% alcohol. Take like a cleaning rag, spray some alcohol on it. Obviously, the overall goal of this is to get rid of any excessive glass shards, glue, anything that we can see on here that's left over. Just mind you that sometimes the rings break on these camera lenses. If they do, make sure you have an extra one ordered. Just going over the camera lens one more time before I decide to set down the screen. You can order these back glasses on Amazon or through Gadgets. Gadgets don't offer logos, just a heads up. Go over it one more time with your finger, make sure it feels good, and then let's get the XR back glass. Okay, so we got our back glass here, and I was just going to set it down before putting some glue down. Just make sure everything feels fine and sits flush. Nice. I would say yes. So what Apple uses is cold pressed glue, and what the industry is recommending is cold pressed glue. So I'm going to use cold pressed glue. These things are disposable, and this was from yesterday, and it's completely sealed up. These are disposable micro needles, but you could possibly put different glue on this. I have not experimented with that. I will experiment with my broken frames that I have, and if I find a better glue or cheaper solution, I will let you guys know in the future. Maybe I'll even link in the description. So we're just taking off the lid and putting on our new micro needle. I'm just going to use our gun, try to follow these lines. You don't have to, but just try to stick with factory. Run our glue line along the edge here. A little bit of glue all along the camera. Okay, now we got our cold press glue. It looks like there's some glue on the inside, so what we're gonna do here is go ahead and take off the tip. It's gonna leak out a little bit, not a problem. Just throw it away. But that doesn't seal up my cap. All right, T7000. So it looks like there's a little bit of glue right here and all around. So I'm just gonna put some glue where it's missing. This is T7000. So I'm just gonna put it all around. There we go. Make sure this is completely cleaned off, which it is now. Start with the camera. Press down. Okay, now for the tape. But before the tape, we're gonna check, make sure it works. I totally forgot to show you guys that. Oops. And he wants some new tempered glass too. So I'm gonna put a tempered glass on there real quick. Just set it down straight. Have some clapping pressure. You're supposed to do the tempered glass first, but or before sealing it up. This guy's got a really trippy screen protector, but as you can see, it's fully functioning. Let's get to the power button here. Alright. Now I use grip screen protectors. They are amazing, and you can get them at Gadget's site. Highly recommend them. Just take some alcohol and we're going to clean that front screen here. As you can see, we have LTE and service. Snapchats are coming in, so looks like it's all kosher. After a super long phone conversation, I can finally put my tempered glass on. Just line it up here and press down. Get any bubbles, I just lift up, press down in where the bubble is, and just go back and forth. There we go, perfection. Got one of those really, really needy customers. Any of you ever been like that before? Okay, I wanted to tape this down sooner, but you know, just keep on getting those customers. I'm going to use some packing tape. My gun here. Press really hard, pull down really hard. We'll do the other side real quick and then we'll remove it off the clamp. Got that taped, looking pretty flat. It's not really moving at all, so I'm not going to tape here, but if it is spongy right here or right here, go ahead and tape until it's no longer spongy. But it looks really good from what I can see, and we have a successful repair. The touch may not be one to working very much because this piece of tape is on here. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching my little janky setup. I hope you guys enjoy. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this repair. It was really fast, fairly easy money, and I mean overall great quality. So if you guys want to start doing this stuff, you can always just call Injured Gadgets and say I need the TechMD back glass bundle, and they'll know exactly what you're talking about. Also, I'm going to include some links in the description. And remember, the back glass bundle does not include alcohol, does not include what else? The packing tape or clamps. It does include this. It does include the machine. It does include all the blades. I only use 2 blades, but there are some other blades that they also provide as well, but I don't use them, not yet at least. So there's lots of options out there to choose from. But yeah, overall the whole entire setup is amazing. So, but yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'm out for now. More of these videos coming soon. Thanks.